Hi, I'm Shawn Harksen. I'm with Rockwell Automation. I'm the Component Area Manager for the state of Iowa. This is the Allen-Bradley Configurable Safety Relay. It has 22 embedded I/O, 10 dedicated inputs on the top, two additional inputs or single wire safety inputs, power and comms on the bottom. It has 6 configurable terminals on the bottom that can be inputs, outputs, pulse test outputs, or standard outputs, non-pulsed. It has 2 dedicated outputs, and it has 2 additional outputs, or they can be configured as single wire safety outputs for expansion. So I can expand the outputs into an expansion module and get 4 additional normally open dry contact outputs per terminal. And it has LEDs here that I can configure to show status indication on the front. It has a serial port that I can direct connect to an HMI or a small controller. It has a USB programming port. There's a verification ID switch here that I can check my verification ID without having to be hooked up to software. 2 plug-in ports, so I can put standard I/O on here for reset, feedback, muting sensors, etc. Or I can put a Ethernet IP interface module here for communication into my control system, where I could do configuration or monitoring to get additional diagnostics as an example. Or I have a backup restore module I can put in here to hold the program and do backups with. So very versatile, very functional, great addition to a control system to get some very good safety inputs and outputs. Typically customers, when they're looking at safety applications and they're going to use relay logic, they're looking at multiple safety relays stacked up next to each other and somehow having to communicate between each other. With this unit, I can put all those input devices into a single relay and bring all my outputs out of a single relay and communicate back with my control system. So the CR30 is a great gap filler, if you will, between a standalone safety relay and a safety controller. It fits that niche where I need a little more control, maybe a little more functionality. I need to coordinate a system with my control system, but a safety relay is not going to quite get it done. I need something a little bit more, but not quite a safety controller. The CR30 really fits that bill well. The fact that the 440C CR30 is configurable, it helps me drive outputs without having to hardwire safety relays together to get that desired output. I can take my input devices through the configuration that I put into the system and drive those outputs to do what I need it to do for my machinery safety system. If you'd like to learn more or if you have any further questions regarding the 440C CR30, please contact your Van Meter sales representative and we can get you more information.